Good morning, you guys. Today is Saturday. It's about 6 a.m., so it's still pretty early. Today we're gonna head off to Big Bear. Ryan is still sleeping, so I've come over here so I can be a little bit more quiet and say hi to you guys. But we still have to pack. We still have to like get everything together because we were still trying to decide yesterday whether or not we go even, but we're gonna go. So I made myself a latte. I'm going to wait until Ryan's up before I start like packing and stuff because I'm gonna end up being loud. But it should be pretty straightforward. We're gonna wait and shop there for like groceries and things like that. But we're supposed to get a ton of snow and we've never been up in the snow, which is a crazy thing to say. We're actually not in Big Bear where the house that we're going to is. It's actually outside of Big Bear, but it's basically in Big Bear. For whatever reason, we've always gone like in the summer, or we tried going in February one year, but it was like right when there was no snow and there was like a heat wave, and for whatever reason it was 70 degrees there. So this will be our first time actually going in the snow, and while we're excited, we're also a little nervous because we're taking my Corolla. It's a small car, but it's the only car that we have that has chains. So we're hoping that we don't get stuck there. We only have through Wednesday off. We're staying until Tuesday, but in theory, if we needed to, we could also stay till Wednesday. Not supposed to snow today. It's supposed to snow starting Monday and then going into Wednesday, but we think that it will be plowed between then just based off of our conversation with Ryan's dad. So I think everything will be fine, but we're gonna just be vigilant, and if things need to change, things need to change. When we go, we don't like snowboard or anything, which I know is like, I mean, one day maybe we could, but really we just go to like hang out at the cabin and like sometimes do hikes, which we won't be doing this time, but the little things like that. We want to just like be somewhere different than LA sometimes, and so that's why we're going. So welcome, and let's head off to Big Bear today.
Look, I brought your toys. You want lamb chop 1 or lamb chop 2? You want these? There you go. We've officially made it to Big Bear. It's 2:45 now, but we got here probably closer to like 1:45, so we've been here for about an hour, but we had to like get everything settled, get all of our stuff into the house, turn on the heaters because it's like, oh, it's actually kind of warm for here. It's 48 degrees, but it was very cold inside of the house. So we're here officially. We're gonna just like rest for a little bit, and then I think we want to go over to Petco to get P some little boots, and then we also want to go over to a grocery store just to do a little bit of shopping. It's like 15 minutes away, so I feel like it should be a pretty quick and easy back and forth, but we want to just make sure that we have enough food because if it does snow and the plows don't come, we want to have food here. That's kind of the update for now. I think Ryan is just hanging out on his phone. I think I might read for a little bit and we'll see what else we get up to. But I drove the entire way up, which is not actually that bad. It was probably like a 2-hour drive total because we did stop for food, but it wasn't really that bad. It's just a little windy sometimes, and so sometimes that can get a little stressful, but other than that, it was pretty easy. So I want to rest, Ryan wants to rest, and then we'll head off and go to the stores. Alrighty, update. We're getting P's jacket on. He just had his dinner and we ordered him some boots, some little tiny dog boots, which are gonna be so adorable. So we're gonna pick them up from Petco, and we're also gonna go grocery shopping. But first we just want him to go out on a walk, get some stimulation, get some air. He's been like falling asleep in front of the heater and it's the cutest thing. And then I think honestly that's gonna kind of be it for tonight. We'll probably just make dinner, watch a movie, watch TV, something like that. We have a Roku in here now, so now we can like cast our phones to the TV, which is really fun. We haven't been able to do that before. Oh wait, come here. Go back to mommy. Come here. Yeah. Oh no, my glove is stuck to it. I accidentally brought one glove. That's an easy jacket. All right, let's head out, take him on his walk, and then we'll go to the stores.
Oh, I remember us getting those, but I remember being like, yeah, it was like, okay. There's that, or they also have slightly smaller ones, like about 5 servings for.
Okay, we just got back to the house and we got all of our groceries. Right now we're making, I'll show you guys. Whoa, the lighting in here is so crazy. Okay, so this, we are preheating the oven. This is just like a little potato with black pepper sauce. Looked delicious. And then to go with it, we got fried chicken, because who doesn't love some fried chicken? We got a bunch of random things, but I think that most of our meals will make a lot of sense. We got like lasagna, we got these guys, like the chicken, sweet and sour chicken, and then one of an orange chicken. We got for lunch some beer battered fish and mac and cheese, because that sounds delicious. And then for breakfast, we got like eggs and sausage and some sourdough bread. And then we also have like one of these huge things for lunch, which will be perfect. So, oh, there's a bunch of sauces under here, dang it. Oh, no tartar though. There is ketchup, and there's also balsamic vinaigrette. Well, it's not opened. I think it's probably like, you know, like Colin or something left it. Oh, and then last but not least, because it's gonna snow, we got these boots. We originally ordered them online, but they didn't have a small, and I'm actually glad because we got him a medium, because I think that's gonna be a better size. So we'll have to try them on him in a sec. They're little tiny snow boots, and they have like a little sock inside of them too, which is so cute. So we'll try them on in a second, and then I'll show you guys, because he's probably gonna walk funny. Ready? Wait, you're gonna have to figure out how to walk.
What do you think?
You got it?
Come here. Come here, Daddy. You're doing good. You're doing good. Oh, good boy. Good morning, you guys. It's 5 a.m. There's a couple of different spots where we can sleep, and one of them is this loft up here. And because it's a loft, I'm trying to be really quiet. It's 5 a.m. I'm just like naturally awake. So I'm gonna read for a little bit while Ryan is asleep.
Okay, apologies because the heater is on, so it's probably pretty loud, but we're officially up. We had breakfast, the whole thing. Yesterday when we went to Petco, they gave us this for Valentine's Day. It's like a dental chew for P, so I'm gonna give him, I'll try to open it for you. Use it. That was so nice of them. Unfortunately, I tried on the little booties that we bought, and they're too small. I thought that a large looked way too big, but I think a medium was too small too, so I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna try them on in the store this time, because yesterday, since we also went to the grocery store, we couldn't bring him, so he couldn't try them on, so it made it that much more difficult. But right now we are just getting ready. We're gonna head off and go to a little piece of town. It's like a newer part of town, so there's like Big Bear's little town that has like all of the food, and I don't know, I guess like it's where the resort stuff is, or like if you were coming because you wanted to come for like skiing and snowboarding and like the resort type stuff, that would be like the main little town with like any gift shops or anything like that that you would want to do. So there's that, but then there's also a new part of town where like there's slightly more stuff that like locals will go to, and that's kind of a new place that we've been liking to walk around because we've been to the main area so many times. So I think we're gonna go take P there, get him some exercise, get us some exercise, maybe grab a latte while we're out, because I've had black coffee. I woke up at 5 today because I could not go back to sleep, but also I fell asleep on the couch for a little bit last night while I was watching the movie that we were supposed to be watching. So we watched Crazy Stupid Love because it was on par with Valentine's Day. So anyway, we're gonna head off. I don't want to keep this clip too long because I know that the heater's probably loud, but we're gonna head off and go explore some of the city.
P, look, you wanna go see?
I am so tired today. I'm gonna go off and try to go back over to the coffee shop that we visited earlier today, because when we went this morning, it was like 11-ish, so it was like peak time, and the line was so long, it looked like it was probably gonna be like 45 minutes.
So we're gonna go now. Ryan is just gonna be resting. I just took a 2-hour nap. I'm so tired. I don't know if it's just that I'm so used to espresso these days that I'm just like out of it if I don't have it, but I need coffee so desperately. So I'm gonna go run and get coffee. We also need to switch out his boots still, but we're gonna do that when I get back. And the coffee shop closes at 3, so I wanna do it now and just get it over with. So let's head over. I brought P. I actually almost didn't, but he just was like clearly wanting some stimulation. So I was like, it doesn't hurt. No matter what, I'm gonna take him on another little adventure later, but it doesn't hurt to bring him now. Let's head out. This driveway is always so sketchy, so I'm gonna actually pay attention. Alrighty, we got our coffee from Moon Ridge. So good. I got an iced vanilla latte. I was really feeling like something iced even though it's freezing out. Actually, I only wore this hoodie and I have a short sleeve under this, so I feel like I'm already acclimating. I tend to acclimate to weather pretty quickly. But last time we were here, which was a couple years ago, I discovered this place because I tend to wake up early and Ryan tends to sleep in a little bit longer. He doesn't sleep in. He just sleeps longer than I do because I wake up insanely early for no reason. And so I had taken my car and I was like, I want to like just, you know, see something a little different while Ryan is sleeping. And I happened upon this place. And I had actually sat here and read last time I was here for a little bit, but I didn't, for whatever reason, I don't know, I just like got nervous to like explore more of the cafe. I didn't realize that there's like a whole upstairs section. There's also like a back patio section. There's a front patio section. And the inside, you guys kind of saw a little bit, is like all cushions and sofas and like, I don't know, just like comfier chairs instead of just like upright seating position chairs like at any other cafe in LA. I feel like everything in LA is like meant to be also a co-working space, and so everything just feels kind of like ready to go on the computer. There were people on their computers, not to say that they don't do that here, but I don't know, it just felt very cozy. Like that's where I would want to take my book, not my laptop. But it was really fun. I might try to go tomorrow morning before the snow hits drastically, like while it's still safe to go out by myself before Ryan gets up. If not, there's also a Starbucks and that's always an option too, but this is just like very vibey and I could go before the snow hits and just bring my Kindle or something like that, so we'll see. But I'm gonna head back. It's 3 o'clock now, so we're gonna feed P in like an hour, and then I think we're gonna take him on the little adventure. He's ready. He wants to go somewhere. Look at him. He's like just looking out the window, ready to go. So I'm gonna take him back home. We'll go on an adventure with him, and then I think tonight Ren and I may or may not eat at a restaurant instead of cooking. We discovered this Himalayan restaurant that like nobody goes to in the village because they're just like burgers, pizza, barbecue, like that's what people get here. And so this one little Himalayan place never has a wait, and it's some of the best food, like best butter chicken I've had in a really long time. So I think we're gonna try to go there. Oh, and their garlic naan, oh my god, it's so good. Thinking about going there, especially again before all the snow hits, because we just want to be careful that since my car has such low clearance, even though I have chains, the first snow, since we're not technically in Big Bear, like all of this is in Big Bear, but where we are staying is not Big Bear. So we're like 15 minutes away, and Big Bear gets plowed very quickly because there's so many tourists here, but our area gets also plowed quickly, but like not as quickly as Big Bear, if that makes sense. So we just want to be mindful of the fact that like we might have to just stay home for a day before it gets plowed, and so we want to go out to dinner tonight instead of going another day. Anyway, let's go. Ryan's probably like, what took you so long? Because the coffee does take a while. It's literally so worth it though. Are you ready to go home? Okay, we're back home. Ryan is playing on the Switch a little bit, and I think I'm gonna read for a bit. I want to try to finish as much of my book as I can because I just realized I'm only on like page 275 or something like that, and my book is nearly 800 pages. So I'm gonna get to a little reading while he plays his video games, and then we'll take P out on a walk later because I just took him when I got coffee, but he needs to go to the bathroom. And then I think we'll either, are we still eating out today?
I mean, we could.
So we'll eat out today, probably at the Himalayan place. I'm trying to get hungry. Just like mentally be like, get hungrier because I really want the butter chicken. And then maybe I'll do a workout later. I don't feel like it right this second though, so that's a big maybe. Since it'll be snowing, I think that we'll have a lot more inside time, and yeah, just time to like relax in the house. So we've done a lot of the things that are in Big Bear in like previous years, because Ryan's come here for a very long time and I've been here for the last like 6 years probably. So we tend to just like do small things around the city and like whatever it is that we're feeling like, or try to find something a little bit different and then just kind of use it as a time to like chill inside the house. It's beautiful. What do you think, P?
He says there's a lot of different smells here. Yeah, I wonder what he sees. He's pointing at something. He says, this way, this way. You know, despite me wearing a puffy jacket and gloves, I feel like it's actually like nice temperature out. I thought it would be colder than this.
So funny. Tomorrow's gonna be like 10 degrees colder than this.
Really? I just feel like other places in the world right now are like negative 18 or something crazy like that, you know? Do you want to turn back now? Bumby, we're gonna turn back. Ryan and I went and got coffee, and we went back over to Moonridge, which is the place I went to yesterday, and we decided, well, we haven't even like showered, we're still in our pajamas, but we just wanted to get out because Moonridge gets really busy, and we decided to take Pioneer's walk right now. Look how beautiful it is. So we're just kind of exploring a bit and getting ourselves some exercise too, because it's going to start snowing soon, and while it's sunny, we just want to make sure we get our exercise, P's exercise, all of those kinds of things, because we don't want to do it later. So I just can't get over it. It's so gorgeous. I'm gonna go meet back up with them. They're walking over there, but I have to grab Ryan's coffee because he left it over here. Alrighty, we're back home, and again, I'm gonna apologize for the heater, but it is cold, so we need it. I'm gonna start making some breakfast. Ryan's actually just finishing up with his shower, and I'm gonna wait a little bit before I take my shower because sometimes the water heater can really only go for one shower. So I also want to do a workout at some point today because I didn't get a chance to yesterday. We did walk a lot more than I thought I was going to yesterday, but I still want to do a workout because I think my body just feels like it needs it. I'm glad that we got out when we did because now it looks so cold outside. It's like 40 degrees right now, so it's not bad, and I don't know that it's actually going to snow until maybe nighttime. Here's what it's looking like right now. It looks fine, it's just like you can't really see in the distance, so obviously the rain is literally about to start. So I'm gonna make us some breakfast. I'm gonna do sausage, eggs, toast, maybe a muffin, something along those lines, and then we'll eat breakfast, and then after breakfast I'll probably shower, and we'll kind of go from there. I think that we're gonna do a little bit more of an inside day because we did get a little bit of our walking and stuff like that earlier. He was sitting right here, and the heater is like right in front of where he was, and he overheated a little, so now he's taking a little rest right here. And this is stacked up this way because it's one of these trash cans that can like easily open up, and P knows how to get to it. Let's make some breakfast. You already had your breakfast. Start with the sausage, and we'll make the rest of the food after that because that's the thing that takes the longest. What?
10 inches? That's some fucking snow right there.
Part of me, I've never seen it snow here, so part of me wants to see it snow here, but the other part of me is like, yeah, I don't want to get stuck for sure.
It's a lot of work too, like just having to shovel and shit.
We've been trying so hard to find a time that we can come here when it's snowing, and then now that it's snowing, it's like torrential snowing. Yeah. It's like I just wanted 1 to 2 inches, not 14.
Yeah, that's the difference. It's like snowstorm.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal to like get the driveway going. I also, yeah, I don't want us to get stuck, but I also think it'd be fun to be here when it's snowing. Okay, so why don't we like vibe it out for the next hour and then we can decide, or unless you wanted to make a decision right now. Okay, we just took our showers and ate our breakfast, and we were debating whether or not we stay or go because we've been wanting to see snow in Big Bear for so long. We just haven't. I don't know why. Like either we come in the summer, or one time we tried coming in February and it was randomly a heat wave and it was like 70 degrees. Except this time it's this insane winter storm and it's supposed to snow like 14 inches or something like that. So we were kind of like, not like that. That's not what we meant. And it started raining, and I was just about to go take P out for a little bit while it's raining, but then it started snowing. He's being so patient and wanting to go outside. You can kind of see a little bit of the flurry. It's barely starting. Maybe you can see it a little bit better here. Actually, I don't know if you can, but just trust that it's it's barely started. We're still open to the idea of leaving today instead, but now that it's started to snow, we just don't want it to be dangerous going back down the hill. We'll see. I also personally really want to see the snow because I just like have never experienced it here, or just like in general. Like I just have never really been, like I've been to the snow, but I've never been in like an active snowstorm, which is just exciting to me. And we have an extra day off on the back end of our trip. So like to me, I'm like, it's okay, but Ryan's seen it a million times. And so he's like, no, let's just go. So we're kind of just like vibing it out right now. I think we're gonna take P on a little walk just so that we can, you know, get out there before it gets like snowy. So let's go on a little walk. You having fun, P? Okay, it's a bit later now, and I think we've decided that we're going to stay. I'm gonna make us some lunch right now, and we're gonna have the most like kid fun lunch. Like this is the type of lunch that I wish I could have had when I was younger. I'm going to make us some fish fillets. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, we don't have an air fryer. That's what I'm normally used to. Okay, so preheating the oven. But yeah, I'm gonna make some fish fillets and mac and cheese. The snow stopped and now it's just raining, but I think it's gonna snow again in a little bit, so I'm very excited. Today it's gonna rain until, I think it said like until 5-ish, and then around 5 it's gonna start snowing and it'll get to like 6 to 7 inches, and then tomorrow is when it's gonna be like 10 to 14 inches. It's gonna be insane. So we've kind of just been like being inside. I've been reading, Ryan's been playing music, and making ourselves lunch right now. It's almost 1 o'clock, so very excited to just be like hanging out around the cabin. Sorry again for the heater, but I wanted to show you guys that the snow is finally sticking a little bit. This is from the kitchen window. You can see on the little patio and like on other people's roofs and stuff, or like on this table. What do you think? Here's on this side, you can see it's really starting to stick. Oh, it looks so pretty outside. We had our lunch and now we're just gonna kind of do our own thing. I think I'm gonna read for a little bit. I think I'm also gonna have some ice cream, which sounds so random, but we got these ice cream sandwich bars and they're some of my favorites. So what better way to enjoy the snow than with ice cream? Okay, I want to give you guys the 1 hour update. Look how much snow has been piling up. You can see it out here too. It's like pretty hefty. Actually, it's coming up very close to here. Yeah, it looks so wild. I took a nap, and when I woke up, it was just like all of the trees were white. P just ate, and we're gonna try to take him on his walk now. We suspect that these boots are too small, but we're gonna just try them one last time and see if we can get them to work just for like at least a quick walk, because we just don't want P's paws to get too cold or anything like that. We also have mushers, which is like you put it inside of their paw pads so that the snow doesn't like ball up in the paw pads. Like worst case scenario, we'll use that, but we're gonna try this one last time just so he's not too cold, and he has like a little jacket and stuff too. So I'm gonna try to put those on, gonna try to take him on a walk. We took him to go to the bathroom and everything earlier, so hopefully he doesn't need to go for too long, but we're gonna just try again. And that's kind of all we're doing right now. Like we're just being inside right now. Okay, we think we got the gloves on, or the boots on. He's having a hard time walking. Pete, come here. Yes, come on. Yeah, come here. Let's get a carrot. You wanna come get a carrot? Oh, you got it. Good job. Oh. Oh my god, this is the cutest thing ever! I feel like I'm watching him walk for the first time. He'll do nearly anything for a carrot, so that was so cute. I think I'm gonna try to like get him to walk back and forth a little bit. He's already getting the hang of it. I think I also just, well, they're a tad too small on him, but I also think that the first time I couldn't get the boots on fully. So we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna try to take him out, but I think this is gonna be a lot better than just the mushers. Watching him walk is so funny though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Wow, it's actually kind of warm out. He's doing great. Which direction you want to go, Pete? Oh my gosh, he's prancing. Wow, this is so beautiful. All right, let's go, mommy. Yeah, come on, let's go. My shoes, can you pass me my Birks? That was the cutest thing ever. The plow actually is coming right now, so we got that just in time because now the snow will have been plowed and we won't get to experience that again. But confirming that the boots are way too small for P, but at least his paws are fine, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go take my jacket off, but Ryan's having me do it outside because he hates me. I think we're gonna shovel out a piece of this little balcony thing here so that P can maybe go to the bathroom there, but it wouldn't be the most ideal situation. Although now that the plow is here, it might just be cold and not like painful for his paws. I don't know, we'll see. He wanted an adventure and he got an adventure. He was feeling a little stir crazy, you could tell. Oh, he wants a carrot. Good job.
Now, from our very long walk, we need some ice cream.
We do need some ice cream. I'm gonna have an ice cream and we're gonna just hang out around the house. I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the day, but probably just stay inside. Okay, we've just had our dinner and we also just took P for a final little potty break, which he was not happy about. We shoveled out like a little piece for him so he could go to the bathroom near a tree, but then he just like went as quickly as he could. And now he's very upset with me right now. He's just confused about why he can't go to the bathroom. I think we're hopefully planning to still leave tomorrow. That's currently the plan, but obviously we'll see. And right now we're watching a movie. Like I said, we just finished dinner, so we paused the movie to watch dinner, but we're watching, what is it called? Forgotten. It's on Netflix. It's a Korean movie and it's kind of mind-bending. It's like a mystery thriller type movie and we're really liking it so far. So gonna continue to watch. It actually has an actor from Squid Game, which is very interesting. It's been fun. So we're gonna keep watching that. Oh no, it didn't save our spot. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, well, now I have to figure out where we were, but that's the update for now. Honestly, we haven't really been doing that much. He's been playing music, I've been reading, and now we're watching a movie. So it's just like fully snow day vibes. And P's honestly just been like standing in front of the heater. The heater is right there and his bed is right there. And he's just been obsessed with laying in his bed because normally at home he sunbathes like all day. That's his favorite activity. Actually, he's doing it now. He literally is just sitting in front of the heater. He'll fall asleep like that and everything. He loves it there. Anyway, that's the update. Hopefully this vlog has actually been entertaining because I feel like I haven't updated you guys that much and I have no idea what we're in store for tomorrow. The snow is so insane. Tomorrow it's still projected to get at least 11 inches of snow, which is a lot. And today I think it got like 7 or something like that. That's my guess. The one upside is that in the morning it's supposed to be sunny. So I'm hoping that that will kind of like melt things for us and then we can kind of leave right when it's sunny. But anyway, that's the update. We're gonna go watch our movie.
Good morning. Wow, it snowed a lot. You can kind of see how much it snowed last night. And I think a plow came at like 3 a.m. I'm gonna try to shovel a little bit of this so that 1, it's more comfortable for P to go to the bathroom, and 2, my car is probably snowed in a bit. You can kind of see my car. So I need to make a little path for it because this is the driveway. So I'm gonna start this and I think Ryan and I are gonna take shifts, but Ryan's kind of sleeping right now. So I accidentally had my alarm on for 5 a.m. and I was not prepared for that because we slept late. But I'm gonna shovel for a little bit.
Okay, I shoveled for about an hour or so and now I'm gonna make some breakfast. Ryan and I were taking turns. The heater is just on and I apologize because I don't know where to put you guys and I can't tell. Now I'm backlit. I don't know if this is any better audio wise, but yeah, Ryan and I are taking turns, so he's now shoveling. I actually have no problem shoveling, like it doesn't bother me. So he's doing that. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I think I'm also going to shower really fast because I feel like I need a shower. Actually, I'm gonna shower first, then that way we can like have breakfast and stuff, and then Ryan can shower after because the water heater has to heat back up. It's been very, very snowy. It's crazy how much snow there is. I'll take a couple of pictures outside too since the sun is rising right now, so it just looks so beautiful. Okay, I'm starting to pick up all of our clothes and like start to pack and do all that kind of stuff. We just had breakfast. I got so frustrated because something happened at work that was very frustrating, and I'm supposed to be on PTO and I just like got so upset and I just like need time to cool off from it because it's just like one of those things where like something keeps happening and it's just frustrating that it keeps happening. And so anyway, I have just been really trying to like get my mind back into vacation mode, but once you check your email, it's just like sometimes you're just like, what's the point? So anyway, that was very frustrating, but it's okay. I am gonna continue to pick some things up. I think I got most of our stuff. We have a big pile of stuff here. This cooler needs to be packed with the stuff that's in the fridge and the freezer, but I just haven't done that yet because I don't want it to just sit there. We still have like our jackets and our shoes and stuff like that over there. And then otherwise, this stuff is all good to go. He's still here with his bed because he's still using it from time to time. He's like swapping in and out of it. And then actually, I can take this and this. But yeah, I'm just getting the rest of the stuff ready. We did all of the dishes, cleaned the stovetop. We did like all of that stuff. So last thing that I think we need to do that's like major is we need to vacuum. That's it. We didn't really go downstairs, so we'll just vacuum upstairs. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep getting things together, and I think I'm gonna shovel a little bit outside too. Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna try taking P outside outside for a sec just to see if you'll go to the bathroom or anything like that? No, that's not for you. All right, come here. We cleared off a little path for him so that his little paws don't get super wet or soaked or cold, and then that way he can go to the bathroom. And I want to see if maybe he'll go to the bathroom. If not, I'll just take him for a longer walk when we get home. I think it's raining at home, but he has to go to the bathroom at some point, so that's currently the plan. Hi, P. What you doing? Go around. Come meet me over here. P, come. Okay, he doesn't want to come. You want to stay up there? Okay, you can. I want to show you guys what we've done so far because I feel like we've done a lot of work. I feel very tired. I think I need a little bit more coffee. All right, so this area we got just a tad. This could probably be better, but it's fine. I pulled my car out from there to over here so I can get a little bit more sun. Ryan's working on the windows a little bit. And then we basically just shoveled this whole area. I also turned on my car for a little bit so that like the windshield and stuff and like the back window can be clear. Everything is all paved out so that we can like swoop around. We have to back out and then go that way. We're probably also going to put the chains on shortly. Do you know if I have front wheel drive or rear wheel drive? You're sure? All right, I have front wheel drive. I can't say that. Front wheel drive. I want to do one last little like prance around with P because I took him on his walk earlier and he seemed to like it this time. I think maybe he just didn't really love the boots. So I want to let him kind of like run around for a little bit and then we'll probably go from there. So let's go get P. He's not wanting to go downstairs right now. Joined me downstairs. Okay, let's get your collar. I mean, not your collar, your harness. I'm gonna take you on a little prance. Whoa! Oh. Okay. I didn't know. It's so funny. He really likes to have his harness on because that means that he's going somewhere. But then the second that I start to put the jacket on him, I think he realizes it's still snowy outside. And so then he's just like not really into it, which is just so funny to me. But I'm gonna take him outside. Ryan is still kind of clearing off some things on the car, but I want Pete to enjoy some outside time too. So I'm gonna do that. I also wanted to see how long it was gonna take us to get home. Let's check really fast. All right, 2.5 hours, which is not bad. We can also go up and around, which may be slightly safer, and it would only add 20 minutes, which I personally feel like we should do. So I'll ask Ryan what his thoughts are. All right, I'm gonna tell Ryan about the driving and then let's take P. I feel like I didn't really get to relax this morning. Between the frustrating work things and then having to literally shovel the entire driveway. Normally I would want to like sit and read and like whatever, and that's normally what we do when we're here. But today I had to do some work, so. Is the plow here?
No, they must have paid somebody to come up and clear the driveway.
Should get their number. All right, you wanna go outside, prance a little?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Come on, let's go. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are back home. It has been a chaotic last few hours and I apologize that I have not checked in with you, but I was so focused in on making sure that everything was good to go and that we were safe and the whole thing. So we ended up shoveling the rest of the driveway, which I showed you guys. And we also ended up just like, basically the sun was coming out right as we finished shoveling the driveway. So it actually worked out perfectly. Can you come on this side? Oh, get it. It worked out perfectly because then by that point we were like, okay, we're just gonna start hitting the road. And we didn't put our chains on because the whole road was totally clear. The snowplow had come like 4 times at that point, so there was literally no snow. And we were like, okay, this is great. We were gonna take the long route like I was telling you guys, but then right when we got to this like T intersection where basically we go the short route or the long route, we were looking toward the long route and it looked like the plow had not gone that direction. So we were like, let's just go the short route. And even though it's gonna take a while and it's like a little bit more windy, it'll be fine. And we ended up needing to put our chains on like just in the middle of the street because it was so snowy. The plow did not come in that direction, which we didn't know until we were already on the highway, and it was just chaos. Then we got our chains on and we felt a lot safer because the car was like skidding a little bit. It was a little sketchy, but there was nobody on the road thankfully, so it was okay. We got our chains on, we kept going down the mountain, and then we finally got to a point where we could take our chains off. And by that point my tire kind of was smelling weird, like it smelled like burning rubber, and I was a little bit nervous, so we just kept an eye on it. Our little little indicator came on too that like something was wrong with the tire. So we stopped off again to just check all of the tires and like all of the tire pressure, make sure there was no holes in anything. Everything was fine. So we were like, okay, we're gonna just get down the mountain and stop at a gas station and like let it lay flat, because we were also still on the mountain. So like the tire gauges aren't 100% correct, of course. We got down to the mountain. Ryan went to the bathroom while I was checking everything, which that was also chaotic, but I won't get into it. It was just like the gas station situation was just like not in the safest area, and so it was like a little weird. But anyway, the tire pressure light ended up turning off, which was fantastic, and we were able to successfully use the chains. I feel like we should have just like gone with our gut and used the chains earlier, but because they were not required in a certain section, we were like, oh, the plow must have come through this entire way, and they just hadn't. So it was a little bit chaotic, but it was something that we'll definitely remember. And we were just talking about it in the car, and we wanted to go to Big Bear so long while it snowed, like actively snowed, because we've only been there like post snow when it's like still warm, but like there's a little bit of snow on the banks, but it's all like basically black snow at that point, or ice, or we've gone in like the summer or the springtime. So I'm so happy we finally got to do that, but I don't know that we would opt for all of that again, because it was definitely a lot of work. Maybe in like 5 years we'll do it, but otherwise next time we go to Big Bear will probably be like a summertime trip. I'm actually thinking about bringing some girlfriends to Big Bear because I think it would be so fun. But overall it was such a fun trip, honestly. Like we had such a great time, and again it was so memorable, but today in particular was a lot. So I just finally ate, and we have some leftovers from the grocery shopping that we did, so I think we're gonna have some dinner later too. It's only like 4:30 right now. We got home about an hour ago, but we unpacked everything. We're running a load of laundry. All of that kind of stuff is like being taken care of right now, so that's really great. And I think I'm gonna quickly just do some chores. So like I'm gonna quickly just vacuum so I can just get it out of the way. It'll feel so much better once I do that. And then after I vacuum, it's Ryan's day to mop and clean the stovetop, so I won't have to do anything else after that. So anyway, those are the updates. That's the final news, but we made it home, no accidents, like everything was totally fine. And I'm really happy that we made everything like as best as we possibly could and did everything as safe as we possibly could too. So like the second that we started feeling like this is starting to look a little sketchy, we just pulled over immediately because it just wasn't worth it otherwise. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know that it was probably a little all over the place because every time I go on a trip or vacation or whatever, I don't have like a good sense of what I'm filming. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If there's ever anything that you guys do want to see on my channel, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Or if there's anything that you're reading that you think I should be reading, feel free to leave that in the comments too. I always love to hear your guys' recommendations. That is the end of the video for today, now that we're home. So thank you guys so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.